sir. Thank you for coming. While you're getting set up, I'd just like to remind trustees, so far the time left for the rest of our presentations and speakers list will take us to 10:10. It's going to take us after 10 o'clock, and that's without questions for clarification. That's just the math.
Okay, all right. Mr. Chairman,
Go right ahead.
my name is Peter Shambrick. I'm a longtime resident of Dundas, living a few blocks within, close to Central Park, Central School and Parkside High School. In the next several years, there are several new residential developments that have been approved or proposed in the Parkside area, potentially totaling over 90 units. Most of these are less than 3 kilometers from Parkside. As shown on the map that you should have received last week, they're presently approved. The 44 loft condos that are going into the Dundas District High School location, 11 2- and 3-bedroom apartment units on King Street opposite Dairy Queen, 2 new homes on Alma Street, 2 new building lots on Queen Street, and 14 new detached homes on Number 8 Highway in Greensville. Presently proposed are 17 townhouse units on McMurray Street, 118 townhouse and condo units at the former Dundas Valley manufacturing site, 60 condo units at Spencer Creek Village, and potentially sorry, no word here. Oh, sorry. 55 condo units at the site of the existing Dairy Queen on King Street, 18 townhouse units on York Road, and 48 apartment units on Brock Street, which is just down from where the Dundas District is. There are also presently for sale 1 vacant lot on Alma Street, 1 vacant lot on Parkside Drive, which is large enough to accommodate 2 houses. Depending on the makeup of these new residential units, be they 2, 3, 4, or more bedrooms or more, if all are approved, it could lead to a large number of potential students for Parkside. Providing the map and information to the board, I've discovered that there are further new homes approved or recently built in the last couple of years that potentially could feed into Parkside. There is the Park Vista survey of 15 houses that abuts the driving park, 5 new homes on Park Street, Briarcliff Estates in Greensville with 16 homes on Tews Lane, 15 homes on Medwin Drive. There are also 12 lots to be built at Spencer Creek Estates just down from Spencer Valley School, and 8 lots to be developed by J. Lynn Homes on the extension of Tews Lane. This adds potential of 71 new units to the 390 we've already discussed. I'm a retired real estate sales representative with many years of dealings in Dundas. One of the questions often asked by potential purchasers was the location of the elementary and high schools in Dundas. Frequently, this information helped people determine where they were going to look for their new home. The close proximity of Dundas Central and Parkside High School was often a significant factor in people looking in the old Dundas area. I've recently been speaking to a few people who had moved into the old Dundas area because of this closeness of Dundas Central and Parkside High School that would allow their children to go through elementary and high school close to home. People have expressed to me they're concerned about the effect of the closure of Parkside could have on the market value of their home. They feel the closure of Parkside could have a detrimental effect on the lower value of their home. 2 of my 3 children attended Parkside, and now my granddaughter will be starting in September of this coming year. She chose Parkside. I asked her why she chose Parkside and said because of its location, the programs offered, in particular the drama program, which she feels is far better than the Highland program. She also likes Parkside's size, feeling that she will get more one-on-one attention from the teachers. The closest to downtown Dundas with its wide variety of opportunities for co-op placements was also a determining factor. She also likes the many features of the Dundas Driving Park available to Parkside students, which are not available at Highland. It's my fervent hope that she will be able to complete her high school education at Parkside. Thank you for your attention to my presentation.
Questions for clarification? Trustee Turkstra?
Thank you very much for your presentation. Do you know what the status of these properties are? Are they at the OMB? Are they?
Some of them, I don't think they've gone to the OMB yet, but the Spencer Creek Village 60 townhouses, that they've gone through a number of meetings, and it's been downsized from, I think, 90 some odd units. The ones in near Spencer Valley School have already been approved. They have the sign up. The lots are already laid out. The 8 units going in at the end of Two's Lane up in Ancaster in Greensville have been approved as well. Some of them are still inside the planning stages, but some of them are further along than that. Actually, almost, they haven't been built, but they've been approved. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Brennan?
Yes, Mr. Shanbrook, thank you very much for your presentation. Gives us a different way of thinking of things. I just wanted to know, in terms of the new units, and Trustee Turkstra has already asked some questions on that. Would they be likely to be people who would have school-age students in their, should these projects go forward as they may? And would those school-age students be likely or not likely to go to a public school? And I have one more question.
I would think that some of them would certainly have children of the age going to elementary and high school. It depends on the makeup, whether they're 2 or 3 or 4 bedroom units. There are high school students living in Spencer Creek Village as it is now, even though most of them are 2 bedroom units, but there are still high school students that are living there. I've talked to a couple of Parkside students that go there. So yes, there would be some in those areas. Certainly the houses up in Greensville, I mean, the size of the house being built there, going to be 3 or 4 bedrooms. So I'm sure there's going to be kids going to the high schools, the elementary schools and high schools in the catchment area that have done that.
And Mr. Chair, if I may, Mr. Shanbrook, do you have a similar list for items for builds that are outside of the Parkside area, or maybe even specifically in the Highland area?
Not to my knowledge. I know that the one up on number 8 highway, there's 14 units going up there, and it actually has a big sign that boards put up saying that they're not guaranteeing what school the kids will go to. They maybe bus to whatever school has capacity. But the other ones, there's no signs up. So the Greensville ones, in 2007, there was a list of the ones were slated, and those were slated for Parkside attendance, as were the other ones I mentioned, Park Vista and the ones on Park Street, and the others were all slated for Parkside. The school they go to is now as a high school.
Thank you.
Thank you. Looking for a motion. Trustee Orban, thank you. Seconded by Trustee Brennan. All those in favor, please raise your hands.